Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this some What is going on, entertainment? So time come to y'all with another video. So in this video, you guys, since the auditions are coming up for Bad Boys and Baddies Gone Wild, I thought I'd make my own video about which celebrity / special guest should be casted on the show. Before I get started, y'all do not come for me. This is not regular people that's going to the audition. So for y'all that know me that's going to the auditions, oh, you pick your favorites. Listen, no. This is celebrities / special guests. So if you've never been on TV before, you ain't even in this list, or a known person, like very well known. You're not even on this list. So I might do one after watching the auditions, but I don't even know, because the girls get real frisky, especially when it comes to Bad Boys. They're going to think somebody paying me to say their name and all that. Okay, so first let's start off with Bad Boys. So I feel like with the last season that just happened, which was so long ago. Y'all know Lemmy Pepper don't like working with niggas. It's been such long ago that this season they would have to cast some people with some big ass personalities, especially the celebrity / special guests, in order to make the season pop. So I feel like the first person up that I feel like should get casted on the Bad Boys is Blueface. And the reason why is because he's the Crip monster. Like, this man, I feel like, will be the one in the house. He's gonna probably be instigating. He's gonna be playing pranks on the dudes. And he might even get in a squabble or two if somebody disrespect his crippin'. Like, I just feel as if him being on the show would make a lot of sense. And he's an artist as well. And not gonna lie, he need the money. We've all seen the reports of the alleged funds that he owes to all of these people that he's either gotten sued by, or that business-wise something happened. He need the money. So let me pop bar. If you put some extra coins in his pocket, I think he would really, really appreciate it. Plus, it would give us the entertainment that we all want and need, to be honest. And I feel like something the Bad Boys are making, we're missing too, is like, why don't they bring girls and stuff home? Like, it's one thing with the bad girls, them not doing it because they would get slut shamed. But the dudes, we know males get away with sleeping around more than anything. So it's like, we didn't even see that on the past Bad Boys, but it's really because most of the cast was gay. So, that's another story. But I feel like he would be like one of the perfect people to cast on the show, just based off of the entertainment factor of it all. Next celebrity guest / celebrity I want to see, a special guest / celebrity I want to see, is DDG. And the reason why is that nigga got a mean squabble. Anybody that has seen him sort of box around or fight just in general, like online from either streaming, etc., like, the man got a mean squabble. So I kind of want to see him in the house just to see if anybody's bold enough to try him and to see what would happen after that. So do I think he would do the show? Probably not, just because a lot of drama comes with it. Plus, you never know if somebody is going to throw a Chloe diss to his face, because I could already see one of the bad boys getting into it with him and it's saying, that's why your baby mama don't even want you no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he just snaps. Okay, because in his ear, all he gonna hear is "fuck Halo." You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like that would be a really, really good cast member to put on there. Plus, I kind of want to see how he interacts with the girls. If y'all know what I mean, y'all know what I mean. Because I want to see, like, you feel me? Like, how is he going to be uncomfortable? Will he be comfortable? You know what I'm saying? So dynamics like that are interesting for me to see as a viewer, because it would be it would be funny to see like the dynamic between the two, with them being as cool as they are, plus the house. And it may even turn into some alliance type ish too that we used to see on BGC and stuff, where it's like maybe them versus some of the other boys, or them versus the house. So that's why we cast him on there. Plus, he's an artist, so it makes sense if they also start, of course, doing bookings like they did on the past 2 seasons. Next cast member I want to see casted on there is Kevin McCall. Y'all probably wonder, Pierre. Oh yes, I want to see Kevin McCall, aka ooh yeah, I need it. Deuces. I want to see him. Okay, we see him squabble online. The man is a little bit, you know, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So that in itself would create a great entertainment value for him to be on the show. And also it could help him get back on his feet. We all heard him go on these podcasts talking about how financially he's not doing the best. And this show may be what he would need to be able to get on his feet, because then he'll be able to give visibility back to his music and also maybe start getting a lot more bookings, whatever you may call it. Y'all know the man said on an interview that he don't want to work. So this probably gonna be the most work he has done in a while. You know what I'm saying? But the work is gonna be some squabbles. So that's why I feel like it would be interesting to see him cast it on there. Plus, he has a little bit of that hood mentality. So I want to see how him and Blueface would even get along if we're casted. By the way, with this video, I'm going about just the people that I'm casting, celebrity and special guests. This does not include returnees either, because I already know what they are going to do with this video. This does not include returnees, so I ain't naming no returnees. This is just celebrity and special guests. That's it. Okay. But yeah, Kevin McCall would be very interesting to see on there. Once again, another person that I'll be very interested to see how he is around the world, because it could go either way. To me, he would fit that mold of like the Orlando Brown / Raz B troubled Hollywood star. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it would be very interesting. So that's one person that I like to see casted on there. One person that I like to see casted on there as well is Jose. And y'all probably wonder, who's Jose? I'm talking about Vanjie from RuPaul's Drag Race. For y'all that don't watch the show, he is a drag queen and he's very funny, and also is not afraid of conflict at all. Don't get it twisted. Just because he plays in wigs and costume, he will get it popping. Okay, he not scary. I don't think he's gonna let any of the people in the house punk him. And I feel like with him on this show, it will be very entertaining because he's gonna keep us keying, and his reactions to the squabbles are gonna have me cracking the fuck up. Okay, so that's why I would cast Banji and on the show because of that. Plus, I would also love to see the guy's reactions if he were to get into drag. Okay, I'm just saying, you never know what may happen. I'm so messy. But no, for real though, like I feel like he would be really funny on the show. I've heard rumors of, I remember around the time they were starting to cast again for it, that he was one of the people they were looking at. Him and this other guy named Jose from Big Brother, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be probably more likely than not. I know it sounds so far-fetched, but I do feel like he'll be like a great ass addition to the show. He's not, I don't believe, an artist per se, but all drag queens really are. He probably has a song or two out there, don't get it twisted. So performance-wise, I don't think it would be a problem as well. Next would be Aaron the plumber. The reason why I say him is because another person that has a mean squabble and the entertainment value. The man is hilarious. Much as I don't agree with half the things he's saying, he does make me laugh. Like, I'm sorry. He's just an ignorant nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't have to love everybody you watch on television. Some people just give you a good key, but you still don't like them, but you're going to get a good key. And Aaron the plumber is one of those people. So I like to see him on there. So now he has no right to cry and boo-hoo-hoo about him, being set up and, being in situations that he wasn't familiar with, because he knows what he's walking into, because we all know what Bad Boys gives. Plus, Aaron the plumber has been riveting. This man has been going around begging to fight Blueface. This is your opportunity, babe. You're going to be in the same house as the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have prime time to get down with Blueface. If you want to. Do I think he's going to take the chance to do so? Probably not. I know. Actually, it depends. I feel like in the right scenario, he would take his shot at doing it. But from what I hear, he wants to get paid to do a boxing match with them. But I feel like the show would be it would make a lot more sense for him to do it with him, and then a fight ends up happening, then a boxing match. Because I don't think Blueface is going to give you that match, Aaron the plumber. Sorry to break it to you. Okay. So, of course, we all know how he is when it comes to conflict. So him in conflict is going to be primetime TV. Okay, come on, Bradesky. I want to hear, and you're like, I think that guy's a little gay, like I want to hear all of that in the confessionals. Okay, so that's somebody I would cast. on the show. Next celebrity guest I'll put on there, Saucy. Saucy, you be having all the things to say at the reunion. Let's see how you do in a house full of niggas, okay? Saucy talks a mean game, but will we be able to see him back it up on the show? So I would like to see him on there. I feel like his dynamic with the dudes would be very interesting to see, just due to him being one of the more feminine dudes that's probably would be casted in my mind. I feel like he would give us a good amount of laughs, and he would be the one I feel like that would be instigating in the house, like facilitating fades and stuff, which may probably land him getting punched. So it just depends on how the boys probably feel about him and how he's going about doing it. So that's why I feel like he'd be a great cast member on there too. Plus, he's an artist. The performance stuff, if they do bookings this season and stuff like that in the DR, which then be in the DR, I don't know how that's gonna work with the club stuff, but that's another video. So I do think he would be great there. So right now we have Blueface, DDG, Kevin McCall, Van G from RuPaul's Drag Race, uh Turtle Man, aka Aaron the Plumber, and then Saucy Santana. So that's about 6 right there. And then we got one more that I feel like should be casted as a celebrity guest / special guest. To me, and y'all probably gonna think, oh, Aaron, he not even a celebrity. That's what it gives special guests. He run his favorite Blueface that he always wanted. Y'all see what I'm going? The last one is a very interesting one. Zell Swag. Y'all, I'm not even a big fan of him. But once again, I'm not like y'all. Y'all be thinking, oh, I like this person, put them on. No. Y'all need to think what's going to give us good TV. Because think like this. Let's say Saucy's casted. Let's say Zell is casted. And let's say y'all know Chef D, he eats Natalie's chin and her punani. Of course, he probably going to come back. Probably, right? They all 3 in the house. Y'all catch my drift. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all want good TV or good TV? Okay? That's what I'm saying. So those to me would be the 7 people I like to see that are celebrity guests / special guests to be casted on the show, because to me it would make the most sense. It would give us great entertainment. Each of them would bring something really, really different, and each of them to me represent a variety of men, from very feminine men, masculine men, to straight men. So I feel like that's why those will be high entertainment cast members to be casted. Okay, now let's move on to Baddies Gone Wild. Why bitches take their shots? And I feel like if they want a fair amount, I just named 7, right? I just named 7. For them to have like an even amount of people, it should be 7 people, including special guests and celebrity guests, and then 7 people from the auditions. I feel like that would be the only thing that would be fair if they do it that way, 7 and 7. So that will be half and half, and then have replacements, of course, come from the auditions. So I think that's what make it really, really pop and really good. Okay. Now, on to Baddies Gone Wild. The first, we're gonna get 2 people. We're gonna knock them out even 2. We ain't gonna do one by one. Cash and Naj. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Naj, to me, her being on Baddies, I feel like it may have the same effect as her and as ET. ET! I feel like it may have that same effect. So I feel like what would make the more sense is her have her on Baddies Gone Wild. Okay, she's more wilder. She's a lot younger than some of the other girls on Baddies itself. And her being on there with Cash would be pure entertainment. To me, this would determine who really scared of each other. Because if they're both off of the contract and say, hey, Cash, here's your contract to Baddies Gone Wild, here's your contract now to Baddies Gone Wild. Both of y'all finna be on the show. Whoever backs out, they're scared of each other. They cheat. Okay? That's what I want to see. I heard, well, Cash, I asked her on the live. She said she's going to the auditions. I'm pretty sure Naja's going to go. Nat loves her some Naj, by the way. I'll be seeing her in the comments and the social media activities. So I do feel like she probably going to put her on there. Either that or Baddies, but I'm probably guessing Gone Wild, hopefully. But those 2 on there would be pure comedy. Like just the other day, y'all, Cash went live with a Naj-inspired tattoo on her face. And started singing, I got money on me in my dreams. Got money on me. I got money on me in my dreams. Me. Okay, listen, Naj, I don't care how much you don't like Cash. That was funny. Nash probably don't like me no more, but it's like, I'm sorry, that shit was funny. It was funny. For her to put that and draw that tattoo on her face and start singing Money on Me, like, I key. It was funny. It was funny. Cause you don't know why it was funny to me? Because that's some shit I do. Like, I love imitating people. Y'all know this by watching the channel. So it's like, if I'm gonna troll you, I'm gonna imitate the hell out of you, babe. Like, I don't care what it is. If it's a face tattoo, whatever. You is getting trolled the fuck on. I don't care. So this happened the other day. These two girls, by the way, are from Now That's TV, which is the computer network to Zeus. Okay.
Make sure you save me a room, fool, like on God.
I got you.
Gigi, that's money on me in my dreams. Money on me. Hold on, Barbie. I gotta call you back. Gigi on here. Gigi, that's money on me in my dreams. Money on me.
Okay, now these two probably wouldn't be considered like celebrities or special guests, but for Baddies Gone Wild portion, I'm doing a little different. I'm just going off of people that I would want on the show, whether they go through the auditions, which both of these girls are probably going to have to go through auditions to be able to get on the show. Like, they wouldn't be labeled special guests or like celebrity guests. Y'all get what I'm saying? So the Baddies Gone Wild side, I'm doing a little different. I'm mixing it up a little bit. So we doing celebrity guests, special guests, and people that are going to the auditions. So these would be the two that I would cast from the auditions because of the beef that they've been had going on. I feel like it would be funny to see it. And them getting into that fight. Y'all all saw that whole situation that happened on Now That's TV. That one squabble, everybody's still mad about it to this day. I don't know why. I'm sorry, but I'm on our side when it comes to that. Y'all act like this girl committed a murder. She didn't say how much round she was. Well, I think she did say on the line. But either way, I feel like this. She done been with that network because I've interviewed Naj about like 3 times on this channel, like 2, 3 times. She done she done been with that network so long that it's like the way that they crucified and she was crucified for that. I didn't like it because it's like there's people that disrespect that network. They literally cuss out the owners. They call them gay and all types of shit. And they just let like, oh, come. But Naj did that. And it's like, she's the devil. Like, wow. I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I did not like that. I feel like that was very crazy to me. Like, no. So I do feel like them two being on there would be perfect because then y'all be able to get satisfied and get to see them fight more than once. Okay. Now, another person that I like to cast, but this one would be on the celebrity side, special guest side, is Bad Baby. Now, Bad Baby is not with the baby. Okay. I remember when Baddies Gone Wild was casting or something like that. She was pregnant and she had just given birth, like right as it aired. So of course she wasn't gonna put like a Tinka or while it was casting, she wasn't gonna put like a Tinka or a Daisy and go on the show like when she just bust out a baby. So now that she's not with child, it would be interesting to see her on there. She says she's an artist. She has music videos. She has music. So it'd be interesting to see her on there and see how she gets along with other girls in the house. I feel like it'd be very, very entertaining to have her on there. Okay. So that's one person that I'll put on there. Do I feel like Baddies Gone Wild girls should have returning girls? No. I don't know why they didn't put Daisy. That's just why they should have kept Daisy when she came on USA because they need to put like whoever's the standouts on the regular baddies. Like whoever's the 2 standouts, put them on baddies. Bahati and Daisy should have been on regular baddies. Pure point blank. Why they didn't let her stay after her getting into a rollie to me was very dumb. It doesn't make any sense to me. She should have been sent over there. Okay, so those are 3 girls so far. We got Cash, Naj, and we got Bad Baby. Another one from Not STV that I like to see on there is Zanaya. So Zanaya, if y'all don't know, she's from this show on Not STV called Young and Reckless. I think, oh yeah, she was on South Street Baddies too. That's another one who's like, yeah. Y'all thought y'all see some squabbles on the last season for y'all that don't watch Not STV. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Cause that Zanaya literally will probably give Daisy a run for her money. I'm not even playing with y'all. Like that little girl, and I call her little girl. She is about like this small with a punch that amounts to how Tasiki punches. I'm not saying she has Tasiki fighting skills, but the strength of it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see her on there. Now, those are the only 3 people that I would put if I were doing the casting for it on Baddies Gone Wild from Not TV, because I feel like if they do an overload of it, it'll be a little bit too much. So I just feel like 3 is just enough for that. Okay, now on to some more celebrities that I like to see on there. I would like to see Cleopatra. So y'all all know her for her music, that whole Ice Spice situation, her comedy. She's very funny online. I feel like her being on the show will be a little bit interesting because it could go either way with some of the other girls in the house, because she could either be hated because they probably think she being funny, or she could either be really liked because she is funny. So it just could go either way. Plus, I feel like her confessionals, she'll probably be like the narrator of the season. So I think that'll go good. And she's an artist. So the artist thing, it wouldn't, be a problem with her being on there. Okay. Next person that I want casted on there is Alabama Barker. Now the DR is 18 and up for clubs. I did my research. So the age stuff don't matter. I don't know the girl age. I know she's pretty young, but I know she legal. Alabama Barker, I feel like would be very interesting because of Bad Baby. These two have been beefing online for so freaking long. And it's like they never come into the same room. Same with Cash and Naj. They'll be in the same state and all of a sudden, same city, same neighborhood, a block over. But something happens to where they can never come in contact. So that's why I feel like that would be another person to put on there. She's an artist. Heavy on the artist. So I think with her being on the show, it'll be funny to see how she kind of interacts with some of the other girls too, because I feel like it's going to be giving Jada. Y'all remember when Delilah came to the house and told Jada from Bad Girls Club, she was just like, why do you talk like that? Okay. And then she going to be like, tell like what? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's do that one. Another person I love to see on there is Hennessy. So Hennessy, which is Cardi B's sister, Belcalis. So this will fit the theme of last season with having a rap star sister on there. But this time, let's go for the party. Okay, I think Hennessy will bring something different to the show because we haven't seen her in years since Love and Hip Hop. Plus, I'm interested to see the relationship between her and Chloe Trapper. Are they good Cookie Crunch girlfriends? They're both from New York. Okay. At one point, I believe Cardi B was irritated because people were comparing her relationship with Star Brim to Cleopatra and Ice Spice. Think I'm lying? I'm not. I'm just saying. So I think that in itself, let's see what happens, right? So that's 3 and then 2. I would think of one more that I feel like should be casted. So the last one I could think of is Bunna B. Now, right now, she's hot right now. I'm talking about in it. It'll be good to see her on there, especially with a couple other artists on there as well, to see if maybe there's a little bit of jealousy. We seen what happened last season with Glitter Gloss. She didn't have the best outcome being on the show because she wasn't the most liked and she kind of went with the crowd. Bunna B is one of the girls that watches the Not STV. So she's familiar with that type of programming. Like she's not a newbie to this. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be good to see her on there just to see what she would do. So those are the girls that I would put / celebrity guests / special guests on there, plus a couple of audition picks because those girls are probably going to be at the auditions. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we all babies.
Welcome to the house of entertainers.